latest edition of the SAU Women's Basketball Coaches Show. I'm Daniel Gallegos, joined alongside head women's basketball coach Julio Pacheco. And Coach, we are the final week of the season. It hardly feels that way. Season. You guys started practice in the middle of October. Season really got started in earnest in November. Here we are towards the end of February. Again, last week of the regular season. But before we dive into the last two games of the regular season, let's go ahead and rewind to last week. It was another three-game week for you. Started off with the rivalry Monday game in the conference where you hosted Arkansas Monticello. And then you go Thursday for your final road game in the regular season at Harding. Tough place to play. Follow it up on Saturday, bringing in Ouachita Baptist, beating them. Overall 3-0 week, so a very good week, or a three-game winning streak. A good stretch run down here, have you off to a good start there. Talk about those games, first starting with Monticello on Monday.
Yeah. Well, Daniel, it seems like it was just yesterday we were here for the first time talking to Coach Show. He has flown by really fast. I mean, it's amazing that we're at the end of the season right now. And I think we're being so successful due to our seniors. I mean, last week they realized, man, it's 2 weeks left in the season right here. And they really, totally switched gears, took their intensity to a completely different level. And, we had unfinished business against Harding, I think the Monticello game we play on Monday was a really good game, solid game. We had them, we had a good game down at their place, and then they came here. I mean, the girls were just on task, ready to go, ready to play that game. So then just a typical three-game week. Didn't practice on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we just came back and then did a couple of things and got ready to play Harding, which was, a game that we literally had, a bitter taste in our mouth. And, in an amazing way, it was just the exact same story, we got up big, and Harding, with all their experience, they made a push at the end, but this time it was our day. We made plays at the end. A couple offensive rebounds, and then Tierra, finished the game on the free throw line in just a giant way, and we came out on top with a 1-point win. Just a typical. I like to say that when you get in February and you get a win like that, March Madness is approaching. We're getting close to March. So, and then top the week with a good Ouachita Baptist team that came here on Saturday. I have much respect for Coach Crowder and his group. I got talented players on that team. Really, a good coach who's been coaching for many years. But again, our players are just competing in a so incredible level that we were able to really handle that opponent with a good control. So that's that's kind of like how our last week was, and there's an urgency on our seniors, and okay, it's the end of the tunnel right here.
Yeah, I'm going back to that Harding win at Harding. Be remiss not to mention it was the first time the program has won at Harding in over 12 years. So a lot of big things are happening for this women's basketball program. You've won 3 in a row. You've got 2 more games left in the regular season. That 3-0 week last week has you still positioned at the top of the conference. A couple things happened on Saturday with some other results. You're tied for second place. Arkansas Tech has already locked up the top seed in the conference, but you're still battling out there for that potential number 2 seed. With 2 games left to go, you got Oklahoma Baptist coming in at home on Thursday, and then ending the regular season with Southern Nazarene. Two games that are going to be pretty tough, but you get them at home. Kind of, what do you anticipate for these last 2 games?
Absolutely. We're really not paying too much attention to the other teams. They're fighting for the second spot. We're just really taking care of ourselves. I think that's been the tone all year long, and we're going to continue to do the same thing. Thursday's game, a difficult game for us. We were not successful when we went to their place, and what a great ball club team coming here on Thursday. Oklahoma Baptist has all the pieces they need. Their size, and their size is a good size, a good tall team, and all players are capable of scoring high level points in the game. So we're total alert for this game. It's a game it's crucial for us. We've got to continue to win here to hold that second spot there. And our players, again, You know, they understand that this is the 2 last times we're going to be playing our home floor this season, and you know, for our 5 seniors, you know, is just the most important time of the, you know, probably in their basketball career. You know, when you really get to the point that okay, it's almost over. You know, so I feel good about Thursday's game. I think we'll be ready to go. I know we'll be ready to go, but it will be a battle. It will be a really good game. We'll see 2 teams there. They're very similar with the numbers. I know you guys are going to get the numbers ready for us, but you know they're pretty similar in stuff and a lot of the stats. So it should be a tremendous, you know, showcase for for those who love basketball to come watch and support our program.
We appreciate it very much for your time. Again, this head women's basketball coach Julio Pacheco. He and his Lady Mule Riders are set to begin the final week of the regular season. It will feature 2 home games, starting first on Thursday night against Oklahoma Baptist with a 5:30 p.m. tip, and then concluding the regular season on Saturday against Southern Nazarene, 1 p.m. Then, of course, after that, they will be preparing for the Great American Conference Tournament the first weekend of March. That'll be in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. If you can't make it, be sure to check MuleRiderAthletics.com for all your pre- and post-game coverage of this week and leading into the Great American Conference Tournament. Coach, we appreciate it and best of luck.
Thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate it.